in time.
Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And I'm Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central Quick Start Guides. A set of guides designed to be quick and to the point, going over things such as hero strengths and weaknesses, whilst keeping the video fairly short. Today we are going over Mercy.
Mercy is a support that can both heal and damage boost her allies. She also heals herself passively after not have taken any damage for a few seconds. Her main weapon is the CADUCEUS staff. Holding down the primary fire button will heal the targeted ally rapidly. The secondary fire will instead boost the target's output damage by 30%. Mercy is also equipped with a secondary weapon. Her CADUCEUS blaster is a pistol that deals medium damage with slight travel time on the projectiles. Her first ability is Guardian Angel, which allows Mercy to fly to allies or the location they've died at on a very short cooldown. If you are targeting someone with your CADUCEUS staff, you'll always fly towards that target, no matter what other direction you are looking in currently. This can also be followed up with Angelic Descent, which allows Mercy to slowly glide through the air downwards by holding down the jump button. And finally, Mercy's ultimate ability is the iconic RESURRECT, which revives fallen allies in a medium AoE.
So what are Mercy's strengths? Well, if you ever need a versatile healer for a push or a little bit more damage when defending, Mercy has got you covered. She can follow any hero around the map using her Guardian Angel ability, which makes her a great pickup for any team. The Resurrect can be game changing if used correctly, and it's also very easy to charge up with both damage boosting and healing.
Mercy is extremely focused on healing, and as a result, she can barely defend herself if initiated on. The pistol and melee attack is all she has, so when playing Mercy, you rely on your team taking care of the enemy heroes trying to pick you off. On top of this, you'll also need your team to be a bit spread out so you can guarantee an escape route. Flying to Pharah, for example, with Guardian Angel can save you from a tracer on the floor, but exposes you in other ways. This means that Mercy doesn't synergize as well with a team that's very closely stood together.
So what hero should you be aiming to attack with Mercy? Well, this one's a little bit awkward as you're not really meant to be attacking anyone. Whipping out your pistol or going for a melee attack can be useful if an enemy is close by or on very low health and needs to be picked off. You also need to make sure to coordinate with your team sufficiently and make sure you can stay on heal or damage boost for as long as possible. With this, you're good against pretty much all heroes as long as you've got an ally to stick to.
If Mercy doesn't see the enemy coming, or they leave her with very little time to react, she can be in big trouble. Look out for Tracer and Genji as they are both fast flankers that can get to you quickly as long as you're on or near the floor. If you're flying after a Pharah, watch out for Widowmaker as she can predict where you're going and land shots on you easily. You're slow in the air, which makes you an easy target for any hit scan weaponry. Also keep an eye out for Winston, as there really isn't much you can do if he jumps you.
So when should you play as Mercy? Well, Mercy is an incredibly versatile support. Whilst it is sometimes easier to play on defense with her, her mobility allows her to stick with the team with ease. Defending can be more straightforward since most of your team will be in the same general area. This means you'll know where they'll be and stay, and makes for a quick and reliable escape using Guardian Angel when shit hits the fan. Of course, the Pharah Mercy combo is fairly well known at this point, so if you see a Pharah picked up on your team, it might be a good idea to run a Mercy alongside, especially since his combo and synergy doesn't really require too much coordination to function properly in public games. Just bear in mind that you need to heal and support the rest of your team and not just pocket heal the Pharah.
To know when to damage boost and heal is the #1 thing to think about when playing Mercy. Because of the natural complexity that 21 heroes and even more unique abilities bring to the game, this is something that you'll get better at as you get more experience with playing Mercy. As a general rule, you need to play the prediction game and not the reaction one. By the time your target has started firing, it's too late to damage boost. And if your target has already taken a lot of damage, they're more vulnerable to burst damage even if you're healing them. Predict danger and don't be hesitant to use the damage boost. Remember, heroes in Overwatch do just as much damage on 2 health as they do on 200 health. Damage boosting an ally will allow them to kill their target quicker. In teamfights, your #1 priority should be to just survive. It might seem very obvious, but more often than not, it might be tempting to go for a clutch heal or damage boost to save and help your teammates out. Instead, stay hidden and wait for allies to get picked off even. It's a gamble that pretty much always pays off if your team is keeping an eye on the flanks. All in all, don't get picked off during or just before a fight, but be ready for a high value resurrect. And last but not least, we just want to remind people to use the ultimate as soon as you get an opportunity to, most of the time at least. Your team's heroes will always be taking damage, so there's always someone to heal which charges your ultimate. Say even if the ultimate cost for Mercy is changed and increased, she will still have a very easy time charging it compared to most heroes in the game. Use this to your advantage and make sure your team has an optimal uptime. Obviously save an ultimate if you expect a big fight to break out, but generally you need to be more careful about not holding onto it for too long.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. We're still releasing 2 hero guides a week, so make sure not to miss them. Subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care and we will see you then.